We're live. Guys, I'm not in New York City anymore. What happened? I got up at 4 a.m. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. I got up at 4 a.m. so that I could get on a plane at 6 a.m. from LaGuardia and fly all the way to Minnesota. So I know I'm on a little later than I normally am, but hey, let's see what we can see. Right, guys? We're in White Bear Lake, and this right here, this thing here, this is what's all over the place. You end up with lots of little polar bear statues. It is a big thing here in White Bear Lake. Now, if anybody knows me from before New York, they all know that, hey, Dave, that in White Bear Lake, we lived here for 15 years in Minnesota. We're not natives from here. Every so often, my little Minnesota accent will pop in there because 15 years does that to you. But everybody here in White Bear Lake has a white bear. Hi, Toriel. How are you? Toriel. So it's going to be a little bizarre. I'm not in New York City, guys. I know. I'm in White Bear Lake, which is a little bitty tiny town, little city, northeast of the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul. That's the Twin Cities. But I lived here for 15 years. This is where my son grew up. And let's take a walk around town. It's a quaint little town. Hi, Dave and Banger. We got all the Daves in here today and stuff. It's a quaint little town. Like, everybody kind of knows everybody a little bit. I mean, granted, they probably don't know me anymore because it's been almost a decade that I've been gone. But I am here for work. I'm helping a friend who is actually director for the White Bear Lake Historical Society. Hi, Connie. Hi, True LES. Hey. So she is, I gotta make sure this is on live chat. I always forget. God, every single time. But I'm helping her do an exhibit installation, creating it, designing it with her. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy these next 4 days. Hey, Bobby Hall, how you doing? So I want to show you guys the little downtown area. It's really super cute. It actually sits on a lake, White Bear Lake. It actually sits between two. There's a Bald Eagle Lake, but it's Minnesota. It's got the Minnesota vibes kind of thing and stuff. So this is what it looks like. This is where I spent 15 years of my life. I love this town because everybody's super nice. I like the Twin Cities, have been there for work many times. Oh, that's very cool, Holger. Hi, Rhonda. How's Florida? You know what? This feels like Florida here. I'm telling you, it's like mid-70s. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? So we're going to walk. I'm going to walk slow because my knee's a little bit tired from sitting on a plane. But like, there's so many like everything here in this little town. Like, they put like little seating areas. It looks like upstate New York, right? For real. That's exactly kind of like the vibes. But like, yeah, like this is like Josh went to school here and stuff. Everybody lived here. Hey there, Melanie. We're not in New York today. We're in Minnesota. Well, I'm in Minnesota. Y'all are with me. We got Keys Cafe. This is the place everybody knows about. Keys is very popular here in the Twin Cities and stuff. But everybody goes to Keys Cafe to get their breakfast. They have this chocolate cake, guys. I'm going to tell you something. This chocolate cake, it's called Keys Cake. Everybody knows it. It's called Keys Cake. And I'm going to tell you, it is so damn delicious. It's unreal. It's unreal. The flight was quick. It was like a 2-hour flight. It's 85 degrees. Oh my God. Hey, Socrates. Hi, Colleen. How are you? It's your birthday, Colleen. Everybody stop and wish Colleen a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Colleen. I hope it's a wonderful one for you today. We're on the corner of 4th. And is it Banning? Yes, 4th and Banning. I should know this. Hi, Brian Davis. Hey, Goldie. You're in your home state. I am. Hey, Andrew, made it to Minnesota? Yes, I did. Sherburne Jewelers. They make these actual little charms here that you can only get here. They're gold charms that are in the shape of a polar bear because everything here is polar bear. Everything here is white bear. No joke. But yeah, it's like a little tiny town. That's their banners everywhere. It is a very charming town. No horns are honking. In fact, people are probably going to stare at me because, yeah, they don't usually normally get people walking around. talking on their camera. Oh, look. How fitting. They got the white bears. We should pet them. They remind me of the Coca-Cola bears, don't they? Nice white bears. I miss seeing these. Everybody has them on their front lawn. Swear to God. A lot of cute shops. Oh, this is where Good Kids opened. See, now they own a couple of shops. One's Good Things, one's Good Kids. They have a lot of cute stuff that you can go shopping for, like gift-wise. Hi, Adnan. How are you doing? It looks like there. Hey, Rhonda. You grew up between Minneapolis and Duluth. Oh, Lila, then you kind of know this kind of area. It is insanely quiet. So, like, can you imagine coming from here to New York City? It would be like a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. This place has been around here forever. So what? Yes, everybody wish Colleen a happy birthday. Hi, Connie. But this is what the town's like. You don't have a lot of people walking around. I mean, you might get some people walking on the weekend, you know, during an event. Hi, Cindy A. But love it when I'm back in a bigger city. I know. You were born in Duluth. Hello. Well, hello and welcome back to Minnesota. I think this is still Sun Bear. This is like a salon spa thing. Yeah, totally mom and pop. Hi, Treat, and welcome to Minnesota. Hey, Debbie. How are you guys all doing today? What's so strange to me is that I'm walking around because you literally would never really walk around everywhere, like for real. So like the town, like you have all the little houses over there. It's like a little neighborhood. You know, this is the American Legion. Oh, that's a new little shop, Bamboo Switch. What? Lots of stuff like that. We're going to take a walk up this way. Now, the really cute thing about this town is they have a lot of White Bear Lake, what they call White Bear Lake Pride. Okay, so everybody knows that there's one thing White Bear Lake is known for, and that is what's called Market Fest. That is a festival that happens in the summer. It happens, is it 8 weeks? 7 weeks. And it's mid-June to the end of July. Look at all y'all. I don't know what they're doing. Gregory, I don't know. I swear to God. Anyway, but with Market Fest, what they do is they actually shut down all of the streets in the square. So this street's shut down. This street over here, Banning, shut down. The next street shut down. The parking lot is shut down. And this all turns into one ginormous street fair. Hi there, Fox Tech. And they bring in vendors. So it's like a street fair, like you think of in New York, but more hometownish. And then in the middle, they have like bouncy stuff. They have like trampolines. They have all this stuff for kids. It's very cool. They have 2 stages of music. It's amazing. I actually ran the festival. I was the Market Fest director for over 5 years. But yeah, look at the yarn shop. I know, right, Triton? It's like, hello, hello, hello. Isn't that what you kind of feel like? I kind of feel like that. Like, where is everybody? Hello? People drive everywhere. They don't go for a walk. Hey there, Dan. Don't you feel like, I don't know what's going on? And there's like shops that have been here since before I left. And new ones that come in. Like, I don't remember the White Bear Loft. Oh, there's a candle company back there. Ooh. Thai cuisine. I remember her. Bon Thai. It is a beautiful day. Hey there, Sonia. How are you doing? You love Minnesota small towns? Duluth has its own total feel. This is actually, yes, Tammy, this is where we moved from. We were living here in White Bear, not in this city, like right, not like on this street or something, but literally maybe a mile from this location. This over here is Washington Square. It is the local hang, the local bar. It is like a Twilight Zone episode. And what I do still, I'm still very connected to this town. I do a lot of work for a lot of the different kind of organizations here, design work, because that's what I did. Hey, Harry. This is basically Washington Avenue. It's like the like original street. So I'm gonna walk in the street so you guys can get a feel. Look at this is what we see here. He's got a dog in the car. He's got a dog in his sidecar. Come on, guys. I know there's people here. Now, funny story, guys. So this whole street gets shut down for Market Fest. So when I was running it one night, and it goes to like 9 p.m., but then you have to clean up, right? So while I was down here, we were cleaning up, and I was with the crew and my people and volunteers. We're cleaning up. Somebody saw a snake. Like, we're talking boa constrictor, huge. Hey, Bobby. You love your small city? I know, I know, like, right people. But there was a boa constrictor, okay? And it was big. It was a big snake, guys. I think it was yellow, but it was massive. So people were freaking out, like freaking out. We were trying to clean up, and the snake's like over there in the grass. We found out that the snake belonged to somebody here, up top his apartments, and he escaped. We went over here and we're like, oh my God, we found a snake. And they go, oh, that's just George. He belongs to him up here. How crazy was that? So even crazy stuff happens in small towns. Hey there, Darlene. How are you? Hi, classy. We're in the little town of White Bear Lake. Ooh, the brick house. That's something new. I've never been there. Stuff changes all the time, even in little towns. I know, it was like a big snake too. Like she came out and she picked up the snake and she brought him back home. Hi, Kaz, how you doing? I'm not in New York today, I'm in Minnesota. So I thought, since I've been working all morning, like I actually landed like before 8 a.m. and then got myself here, and I've been working all morning. If you go to Duluth, you have to go to the Love Creamery, Lincoln Park. Oh yeah. Hi, Robin. How are you? Yes, made it safely. Cobblestone Cafe is another staple that's been here forever. Some of these places are like historic. Like they've been here, I can't even tell you how long. But this part is like the square. Hi, Cindy. But it kind of gives you the vibe. But can you imagine coming from this and going into like Manhattan? I'm gonna move to Manhattan. Might give you guys a little bit of an idea. Oh, this is the Lake Country Booksellers. They've been here forever. It's like the little local bookshop. This has changed names a couple of times. Manitou Girl now, okay. And then you have across the street. Hi, Mrs. Viking. How are you doing? But anacondas are interesting to you? That's so funny. Let's walk across the street. Absolutely. Warm welcome, always. Hey, Babka. I know. It's just a little bit. We'll have to see what we're going to see the next couple of days. I have no idea. It's tiny. The population of this town. Well, the only thing I can say, it's about 20,000 for White Bear. And the only reason I say 20,000, it's much bigger than this. White Bear Lake is a much bigger area. It kind of took over little cities. This is their gazebo. Little cities around it. And I only kind of know that number a little bit because I used to work for the newspaper here too, way long ago. Last summer I went back and forth to NYC and home. It's hard, right? And that was like the circulation of the houses. But this is where they have the bands play. And sometimes they put a Christmas tree up there during the holidays. But it's definitely a lot like the big long walks we take in New York. But you got little things like your dental, your optical, your barbershop. Like there's literally, you know how there's a barbershop on every 10 blocks in New York? There's only one. I walked all the way to Minnesota, Randy. That's what I did. Your town is bigger, about 100,000. See, I'm not actually sure of the actual population. The school is pretty big. They actually have it split up in 2 different campuses. There's White Bear Lake North and South Campus. The North Campus, I think the way they do it now, holds 9th and 10th, like freshman, sophomore, and the South Campus holds juniors and seniors. How was my flight? It was actually really good. It was a very quick flight. It was a direct one, so that I was grateful for. Gotta love that. Yes, I'm walking in the street. I can do that here. Nothing's really gonna happen. It's really warm. It's perfect. You are out of Minneapolis, but close enough you can get there quickly. Oh my God, yeah. It is probably to the cities, to Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minneapolis, same thing. Maybe like 20 minutes. 25,000 is the population, and see, I was pretty close, right? I was pretty close. See, I know the town. But there's a lot of little tiny cities that are around it, like Vadnais Heights, you know, things like that. If you go around the lake, then there's Matamidi. Everything's got like a Indian name. You need a vacation, Brad? So do I. That's okay. I'm going on vacation in June, going to Maine, and all of this will be done by then. But there's lots of little shops, all 50% off. But see, everything's very colorful here. I would never wear that. That's about the popularity here, I know. Yeah, I would never wear anything that colorful. They like to make it very beach or cabin-like. That's the feels. Because you're on the water. See, like everything is lake life. Look, this is White Bear Lake. And then there's another little lake. It's like, well, the land of the 10,000 lakes. That's what Minnesota. No one wants to come to Miami. Miami's fun, I guess. Can you have cell phone on a plane? You can use the Wi-Fi on Delta, but not forward browse. I mean, if you pay for it. Notice the picture is good. So scaffolding, I know, no scaffolding. In July, I'm going to Park City, Utah with my mom and all the kids for, oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, no scaffolding. Like, if there's, I don't think I've ever seen scaffolding in all the years I've lived here. Okay, those are fake flowers. Really? Why are they fake? I don't get it. Why are they fake, guys? So what I'm gonna do, now I've ordered here and it's good Thai food. She is actually from Thailand. Oh, is her name. Super sweet. And, but when you say not spicy, let me tell you, it comes as spicy as it can come. Like burn your face off. Like my hair is falling out because it's so spicy. Legit. Hi there, RJ. Today, I am doing well. My leg's a little sore, but it's fine. But today we are in Minnesota. I'm showing you the little downtown area of White Bear Lake. Hi, Karen. In the kitchen with, I am in Minnesota. It is a cute little town. It's super quiet. Super quiet on a Tuesday afternoon. This is exactly, like, I never understand how these places, like, stay in business. Because it's, like, super quiet. I'm so used to the hustle and bustle. For real. So I'm going to walk down here because we're going to go to the lake. It's so different from NYC. No horns, no sirens. If you hear a siren, everybody walks out to see what the hell is going on. No joke. if somebody's honking the horn, like they freak out. What's really funny is okay, this is what's really funny. These signs, okay? Hey, photos from around New York. These signs here, if you were in New York, you know that you'd get a ticket. They'd be timing your ass. But no, not here. Not here. That's not how it works. I don't think they have anybody that goes around. I don't think they have had anybody that goes around and ticket people. They just put up the signs and hope that you move your car. But people don't move their car. For real. No pigeons. Nope, they have other birds. Which is kind of funny. You have squirrels. You have a lot of squirrels. 2-hour regular parking or double parked parking. I know, right? Population, I think they just looked it up, was like 25,000. Do you slip back into your Minnesota accent now that you're home? I don't know. Am I? It's like a whole different world. Like, okay, so like I had to, I took an Uber. Hi, Marty. I know, Randy, right? Like you feel like Andy Griffith and Barney Fife are going to come out from around the corner. Hi there, Mike. But so I took an Uber from the airport to town because I really didn't want to rent a car. I knew I was going to be in town most of it, and I'm going to be with people. It seemed stupid to rent a car. And yeah. I was laughing. I had to text my friend and say, what the hell is going on with the pricing? You still sound like you are from Michigan. Okay, there you go. I think I still sound the same. But the pricing for the Uber blew my mind. I was like, what is going on here? $80. $80. At one point, it was $100. I'm like, stop this insanity. I don't think I've ever paid an Uber for $100 or $80 in New York anywhere. Joe is good. He's at work. He's already called me from work. It's, well, the funny thing is while I was on the plane, I was checking pricing, and we were like, just almost gonna land, and it was $47 or $45. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. For the 10 minutes between then and that we landed, it skyrocketed. It was insane. It's not a super tiny town. I grew up in a town with 4,000. No, it's not super tiny. I know. What did you say? Did you have to get a passport to go here? I feel like it. But I did bring my passport because I always do when I travel by plane. Because, I don't know, you're traveling by plane. So it was like, it was the same cost that it would cost me to rent a car for one day. But, oh, what are they building over here? They're just building up a whole new place. There's no rush hour here. Joe gets up at 4 in the morning all the time. He actually woke me up at 3 in the morning. He woke me up at 3. I was going to sleep till like 3:30. Hey there, Kaz. But he woke me up early. Because you want to know why? Yesterday there was a glass that was broken in the kitchen, and apparently he must have stepped on a little sliver of it with his bare feet. And he needed my help to get the sliver out. It was a woman. It was an Uber girl. But she wasn't ripping me off. It's just what it is. It's Uber. Uber sets the pricing. Oh, we're going to get an international hello of the day. Okay. Hey there, Patty W. We got 81 beautiful people here in the chat today with us in Minnesota as we walk around. I'm going to show you guys the lake. It's not going to be a super long stream, but you guys will get the vibes. I know, he got it fixed. I had to like find the stupid thing. I'm like, Joe, I wanted to sleep for another half hour. He goes, I know, boo, but my foot hurts. So I was like, fine. Perhaps it's because they don't have, there was a lot of Uber drivers. I don't know. Joe's delicate, but there were a lot of Uber drivers. It was Uber trying to take advantage that now it was morning. Oh, I missed it. What was it? Ooh, Daubula, Fijian, Daubula. Hello, everyone. Everybody say it with me. Tao Bula. All right, guys. Wow, as you can see, we're up at the lake. This is White Bear Lake. I mean, it's a relatively big lake, but it's not like a lake like Lake Superior. And it's definitely not like, living on the ocean or the Hudson. Yes, Minnesota has more than 10,000 lakes. It actually does have more than 10,000 lakes. The whole area, the whole state is like riddled with lakes. Everybody's got a pontoon. They must. The best coffee in town. We would always go to the Starbucks, which was at the Kowalski's grocery store, because I like Starbucks better. But this is Minnesota. This is White Bear Lake. The lake is actually up from what it was. When I left, there was a big thing. It's beautiful that the water had receded so much that it would go all the way out to the end of this dock. That's how much the lake had gone down, and it was huge. People were freaking out. Like their docks weren't long enough to get to the lake. Yeah, I am staying in a hotel. A friend of ours, 'cause like I said, I know everybody in town just about, has a hotel. It's the Best Western White Bear Country, and it is actually the best place to stay if you're coming to this area. He has 2 restaurants there. There's Rudy's and Rudy's Rooftop. Great food. I know. They have other little coffee shops too. I have to try them out. But this is like the lakefront walk, Lake Avenue. And they're building a new house up here. That's wild. But these people own this property. But they don't build on this. They can't build on this side of the lake, this side of the street. But they have their little properties. Some of them have like a little bitty swim house, a cottage house, a little boat house, but they all have their docks out here. So this isn't necessary. This is public. This is not public. But it doesn't, what I really did like is on this side of the lake, they didn't stop the view. That coffee to me is like drinking water. Well, I know, but here in Minnesota, where am I gonna go? If you get homesick, you can listen to sounds of New York sirens. I know, I think I'm gonna have to go back and listen to my other streams, right? Hey there, True, how are you? But it's totally different. Like people go out here fishing, and in the winter, they go out here ice fishing, and they basically build a town out on the water where they deliver pizza to. It's like Grumpy Old Men. That movie Grumpy Old Men, this is that. This is that area. Not kidding. Oh, look at the sculpture they've had built. Look at that. Isn't that fancy? Oh, this is going to be fancy as F. No, I think Grumpy Old Men was filmed in Minnesota. People do swim in the lake. We have a beach that's up here, Memorial Beach. And people also swim off their docks and stuff. But a lot of people like to go out on pontoon boats, which a pontoon boat, I think most of you know what it looks like. It's just like a big deck with big floaty pontoons on the bottom. Live cam. I can put on the live cam. I know I'm gonna miss New York. I'm gonna miss New York. Oh, look. They got the big Canadian geese out here. Yeah, it's different to see, right, April? So with Hockeyland was filmed in, yes, it was. There's a lot of stuff that's, Minnesota, Duluth is very big. There's a lot of things like that. Like even in Fargo, they mention a lot of things with they actually mention White Bear Lake in the movie Fargo. Look at this thing. Oh, there's fancy people. A lot of these houses, some of them are historic. So the tree must have died. This is what happened. The tree died. And they decided to pay somebody to come out and carve it. And then they painted it. Because the tree died. But this street here is one way. You just search for Explore Minnesota. You're funny. They're actually, Explore Minnesota is a thing. There's actually a thing called Explore White Bear, which is a group too. Yeah, there's a lot of wonderful old houses here. F. Scott Fitzgerald has actually written about White Bear Lake. The town also has a little bit of a gangster history because the gangsters would all come from Chicago and they would go to St. Paul because it was safe. They weren't bothered by the St. Paul police and stuff. So, like Ma Barker and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure it was the Barkers, actually would hang out in Minnesota, in White Bear Lake. So my friend does gangster tours. And there's some houses that have like secret doors, little speakeasy things in it. You wouldn't think about that being here, but there is quite a history in the town because it was actually like, I think the first resort town, it was built as a resort town. You know, I do know a little bit about the history because I've worked so much with the town on a lot of things. And I work so closely with my friend who is, like I said, the Historical Society director. Hi there, Mir. It is a beautiful town. But I thought you guys might like to see just kind of a, are there white bears? Yeah, the only white bears you're going to ever see are the ones that are statues in front of people's yards. Or in front of a business. They're all over the place, guys. For real. I know, it's so hard. No city bikes here. No, you better have your own home bike. For real. But you can actually see all the way down there. That is like the shopping center. So there's Kowalski's Market, lots of different things happening over there. There's like a little Anchor Inn, Tally's, which where you can rent a pontoon. You can actually rent a pontoon or a motorboat or whatever and take it on the lake. I've done it with Joe, with our family when they've come into town. It's actually quite fun. But this is a big area where people go take their walks. We're gonna head back because I got so much work to do, but we're gonna just walk back. I mean, like, look, I can walk in the street here, guys. It feels so weird. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. It's a much slower pace than living in the city. I mean, what you hear is somebody cutting their shrubs or fixing their shingles. It's kind of funny. And I have to, and the reason why I'm videoing this, guys, the reason why I'm live streaming this is because I want Joe to see it. Because he's not with me. And like I said, we lived 15 years here. And we basically, it was like, it's like ingrained in our memory. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so sorry. It was hard getting in here. I wonder why. Well, I know you got a new phone and everything, you said. Like, look at these old houses. But you'll find the houses here are taken care of big time. Always being renovated, kept up. People are very into how it all is. Super cute. Oh, hey there, Mason. Hi, Justin. Trying to catch everybody as you pop in or you chat, because I know I missed some people. Because it's funny, when I walk in the city, oh, wait, look, we found a bear. There's one white bear. See, I told you guys. What I think would be a fun thing for them to do is go around and count how many bears there are. But like a little nursery around here used to sell just the white bears. He would make a killing on them. It is white picket fence life. Absolutely. but people would always buy the white bear. And I vowed when I moved there, I was not buying a white bear for my yard. But they would charge like ridiculous amounts, guys, like $400. There's no rats. You end up with mice, but not really. The NYC streams are interesting to watch, but I prefer to live in places. I know, RFD. The temperature here today is like mid 70s. It's really warm this week. It's going to be like 80. I don't know. Mother Nature's all twisted up. Like, I'm so much farther north than where I live in New York, but it's warm. Keep an eye on my local weather. Okay, I will do that. But you can tell, like, see, do you remember we're in New York? You remember the trees? Look how far behind the trees are. They don't even have leaves on them. That's crazy. Oh, you're back home from Hawaii? Wisconsin, I know, I don't understand the weather. I'm gonna be here till Friday. So I won't get back till midnight almost on Friday night. About, like, we have a Domino's. Yeah, the city doesn't have any stoplights or anything really in here. It's all like stop signs. It's so wild. But like, I know, like, you don't have to fight for a parking spot. The only time you'd ever have to fight for a parking spot is during the summer on a festival night. TBS said there are T-storm warnings in St. Paul. I saw that. I did see that. Just walk the town. What are you doing the rest of the week? I know. RFD, I know. I got to like plan. Maybe we'll do I have to figure out Thursday night streams because we usually do eating. It's really hot in the UK. You guys are Celsius. I can't figure that out. That's way too much work for me. That's a lot of math. That's high math, guys. Anyway, I see there's 95 people that joined me for White Bear for Minnesota Walk. If you guys like what you're seeing here, normally I'm not in Minnesota. I'm usually in New York City on the streets of Manhattan or wherever in New York. But if you do like it, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell and you'll know when I go live. Usually I'm live about 11:30 to like 11 to noon. It's usually when I start, Eastern time. But this is like just a sleepy little town, it seems, you know. I will say the one thing they have a lot of in this town is hair salons. I don't know why. They got a lot of hair salons. Why that is, I don't know. We're gonna let her go. Where can you get a good hot dog there? Oh, now that is a good question. I don't know. Joe would be at a loss. It's same in our little town, hair salons galore. Yeah, like, why is that? Every one town has a lot of hair. I don't understand that. Like, why would everybody have a lot of hair? Like, why is there so many? You know? And like this place, apparently people come here because it's like a destination. I remember coming here because, you know, back when we used to do tanning beds, you know, but now nobody wants to do a tanning bed. Oh, look, they got a rooftop over there. But I always wonder, I'm like, you got a rooftop. What am I looking at? I guess just being up high is nice. You hate going on vacation, then getting up at 5:30 every day so I can get my 16 kids. I thought you had 13. Now you got 16? You're killing me. You cracking me up here. No parking spots. The last one was bad enough, I know. Hair salons and coffee shops. Well, I think they need more coffee shops. That's what my personal opinion is, because I haven't walked by one yet. They have one place that can do alterations. I mean, that's something. A sewing place. Another hair salon. It's a day spa, which means hair salon, day spa. And a lot of little shops, little gift shops. People used to go and they spend the day shopping. Nothing but hemp. Okay, now guys, it's not legal here, so you can only have CBD. But everything else is not. They need a Waffle House. Everybody's in college. Yeah, it's not legal here. So none of that stuff. There's no Uncle Bud trucks. None of that. Primp, cheap, chic, boutique. Okay. Okie dokie. This one, they sell olive oil and lots of spices. I know the polar bear bench is kind of cute though, right? It is cute. Okay, guys. That was my quick walk because I have to get back to work. Like, the project that we're going to do is going to be so cool because apparently water skiing was invented in Minnesota. Not specifically in White Bear, but they actually did create specific skis, White Bear skis, water skis, that were wanted everywhere. The nightlife is like this. Well, the bars are a little busier. But that's what the exhibit is I'm working on. So I basically spent so much time in the space that we're going to be figuring out what to do with and giving ideas to it, getting the creative juices flowing. This has got to be done in a couple of weeks, guys. We got to have it prepped and ready, shipped to the printer. So, fingers crossed. Oh, we do have a brewery. Look, Bigwood Brewery, tap room. And the Alchemist, they're supposed to make fancy, smancy drinks. It's very steampunk. I definitely will. Trust me, it'll be safe here and stuff. But fingers crossed I can get all that work done for her. It's going to be a lot, but I think it's going to be super fun. I almost wish I was coming back to see it all, because I would love to see how we make it happen. You exchange a place into, you transform it into something else. So, but anyway, like I said, thank you. I know we didn't even make an hour. But like I said, I got a lot of work to do. But I'll be posting little videos and stuff, and I'll try to go live every day. We'll see how that works out and everything. But you guys are awesome. I know. There's a bear. There's a bear. There's a big bear. And he's wearing a vest. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. All right, guys. Take care, and we'll see you later. Bye.